tired of following the rules? Welcome to this episode of Spilling the Spiritual Tea with your host, Linda Blaze, your psychic medium spiritual advisor. I gotta tell you something. I am a rule follower, just naturally. I follow the rules. I don't want to get in trouble, so I follow the rules, I follow the laws. Highly suggest you do the same. However, I had a very interesting dream last night. A lot of the times, if I can't figure something out, or if I'm looking for guidance and it's just not happening, because it happens to me too, then I will talk to my spirit guides when I go to bed and ask for the guidance while I'm sleeping to come to me in a dream. Last night's dream was a doozy, and it's funny because our dreams usually don't make a lot of sense. However, if we look a little deeper, chances are there is some hidden messages in there for you. So last night's dream, the world was taken over by AI and everybody was playing their part. They were being compliant and they were following the rules and doing what they were told and what was expected of them by society, by the rule makers. And every single person looked dead inside. Their souls were so crushed. They were just going to work, coming home, doing nothing. And there was no light inside anymore. And so I was trying to break free from that in this dream. And let me tell you, it was hard. They locked me away and I had to run. It was escape the whole thing. But if you stop and think about this is exactly what is happening in our world. And I talked to my spirit guide about this when I woke up because he says it is happening right now. Not so much that we are being taken over by AI, but we are being taken over by the rules and ideas of society, by showing up online on a regular basis. When we're sitting there just scrolling, you know what's happening inside? Our mind and our soul are shutting down. And that's what the problem is. It's not that we don't know what we want. It's not that we don't have that spark inside. It's that we've shut down. And so if we are stepping into our lives every single day, and the first thing we do is we start scrolling, what do you think that happens? Like, it's not lighting you up. You know that. You're not excited about the day. Now, I'm not saying don't scroll. I'm not saying that it doesn't have a time or a place in your life. But if it's taking over everything, then you need to reevaluate. This is what they want from us. And your soul is screaming. It's screaming for you to put down the phone, pay attention to your family, sit on the floor and play with your kids. Don't hand them a tablet or your phone. Get down, look them in the eyes, play with them. When you go out with your friends, look them in the eyes, laugh, and have a really good time. Your soul will thank you. Your spirit guides, your spirit team is all around you, and they are waving the flags. They're saying, stop what you're doing and start living instead. The best thing you can do to start doing that is really start listening to your spirit team on a regular basis. And what that's going to look like is going to be different for everyone. So I just want you to start learning what your soul feels like. What does your intuition feel like to you? For some people, they're going to feel it in their chest. Other people, it might be their stomach. Some people, it might be in their head where everything just starts to feel weird. But if you don't know what your soul is saying and how it's connecting with you, you're going to miss those messages. And when you miss those messages, you really start to get in a heavy zone in life where things just feel hard all the time. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for anybody. So let's slow down a minute. I just want you to close your eyes, put your hand on your heart and just say, like, where does my soul live inside my body? Where does it live? It's going to be somewhere different for everyone. And you can listen to all the meditations, you can do all that kind of stuff, but your soul's communicating with you uniquely. And it's usually in a physical sensation. So it could be those deep butterflies, right? Maybe your stomach is flip-flopping. You're like, whoa, this doesn't feel good. Or you get that excitement, those butterflies where like something really good is going to happen. You need to pay attention to these signs. Secondly, you also need to start following those dreams and those hopes and those desires that the governments in the world are saying, don't do that. It's not worth it. You'll never make money at that. Let me tell you, your purpose in this world isn't about money. You're not here for a job. So let's throw that out the window right now. Your purpose for living, your mission for being here rarely has anything to do with your job. It has everything to do with who you are. who you are as a person, how you're showing up in this world, what you are giving back to this world, how you experience it. Now, of course, you can add that, tie that to your job 100%, but chances are really good that your purpose has nothing to do with it. So I really want to encourage you to slow down, listen before the world takes over, it steals your dreams, and you go numb. And you have that blank stare, like in The People in My Dreams, and you're just wandering around, following the rules. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I scroll. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I scroll. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I scroll. If that's your life, hallelujah, this is your sign. It's time for a change. And if you're like, Linda, I have no idea how to change anything. I feel stuck. I feel like no matter what I do, it's not right. Nothing ever works out for me. That's because you're not aligned. You're not living in alignment with your soul and what you're here to do. Let's book a reading. Let's look at your life chart, see what you're here for, see who you are meant to be, and then let's take one step at a time. I'm not saying throw your whole life out the window. I'm not saying do not scroll. I'm saying let's start making some changes so this does not become your forever or your reality forever. Because when it does, it's going to be really hard to change. It's going to be really, really hard because everybody else is doing the same thing. Everybody else is going to work, coming home and scrolling. So let's not do that. And if you're also numbing yourself with drugs or alcohol, then this is your sign that things aren't working. Things are not working. If you feel like you need to party or escape your life, it's not working, and we can change that. Because when you wake up in the morning, it should feel really good. Whether you are a night owl or a morning person, when you wake up, you should feel good and be ready for the day, ready to see what's coming, because we don't know. We don't know what opportunities, what people we're going to see and meet, and that should be exciting for you. If it's not, we need to talk. We need to change things up. That dream was really important to me. When I woke up, it was like 3 a.m. I had to grab my phone, write down what happened, because it was a clear message to me that I need to change, that I'm following the rules and not actually listening to what my soul is telling me to do. I'm not doing those things because I don't want to upset people. I don't want to stir the pot. I don't want people to get angry at me, but it's time to get angry. We're living in a world that doesn't feel good. And you know that because you talk to everybody and everyone's like, it doesn't feel good. And that means we need to change. And it starts with you. It starts with you living in alignment with who you are. It starts with you choosing to be happy every single day. What that looks like for you is going to be different. I enjoy being home, but maybe you like traveling the world. Totally fine. Do your thing. I'll do mine. Neither is right, neither is wrong. But if your soul is dying inside, we got to make some changes. And I know from the people I talk to every single day that this is happening absolutely everywhere around the world. We don't feel like we're good enough. We don't feel like our dreams are possible. We compare ourselves to other people. We are just doom scrolling every single day. We're doing what we're told. AI is here. We're like, okay, well, we don't like it, but we have to accept it. We don't have to accept it. We don't have to follow suit. We can choose our own path. And if you take nothing away from this episode today, I want you to sit down and say, what is it I want from my life? And start doing that, because you deserve something better. And I definitely don't want to sit down in a year from now with somebody who is dead inside, just begging for help. We can change that now. It doesn't have to get that bad. If it's already reached that point, then we definitely need to sit down. Let's book a reading and get you the help that you need. We got to change things, guys. We got to change things. The world is so full of negativity, and we have to choose not to participate in it. We have to make that conscious decision every single day. If you pick up your phone and the first thing you're doing is commenting on other people's posts, and you're putting your opinion out there, disagreeing with people, starting fights, come on now. It's already a little too late for you, honestly. Do you think that is actually doing any good in the world? Did you wake up and think, you know what? I'm going to start fights with random strangers on the internet. Why would you do that? Why would you purposely go out of your way to tear somebody down for no reason? Somebody that you don't know, that's just doing their best, showing up, and you're like, I'm going to tear them down. That's going to feel really, really good. If that's the case, it's time to put your phone down. It's time to put your phone down and start looking at your own life. time to look at your own life. Guys, I feel like this episode's a little bit heavy, a little bit more like a lecture than a conversation, but this is really big on my heart today. This is huge because I'm talking to people every day, and what they're telling me is the world is hard, it's negative, nothing's ever going to change. They feel stuck, they're angry. How do you think that's going to affect your life? What you send out into the world is exactly what you're going to receive back. So we got to start choosing better. You're struggling with that. Let's talk. Let's figure out how I can help you, because it's actually not that bad out there. I see the stuff, but I don't welcome it into my life. I don't allow it to take over. And you can learn how to do that too. I promise you, it's a whole lot easier than you think. You just have to stick to it. This isn't a lecture, like I said. It's just, come on, guys, let's wake up. Let's wake up. Let's stop being compliant. Let's allow our souls to lead the way. Let's allow God back into our lives. We need him. It's important, and you can make all the excuses that you want. And when I say God, I'm not talking about church God, religious God. We're not talking about that God. We're not talking about that. We're talking about real God energy source in your life. Let's welcome that back. It's so important. So important. It'll change everything. I promise you. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm here for you. Use your dreams to get the guidance that you need. And all you have to do is ask a question when you go to sleep. Let your soul and your mind get to work. Let your spirit team support you and give you those answers. And then when you wake up, write it down right away, because I can almost guarantee you're going to forget it. You'll tell yourself you'll remember, but you won't. So wake up, write it down, and take action on it. Don't ignore it. I was given this dream because I was told I need to share this. I need to share this. And so I am. And so I want you to really start doing that too. Pay attention where your soul's at. Pay attention to your dreams. Ask those questions. And if you need help, I'm here for you. You can join me inside the Circle of Soul Alignment. You can book a reading and we can sit down and chat, or you can come and join us inside the Spilling the Spiritual Tea community. Whatever feels right for you, I'm here for you. You don't have to do it alone. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you again soon. Bye now.